Many guys do it wrong. They'll start rubbing her shoulder, put your hand on her shoulder for too long, or wrap around her waist. And some girls, you know what will happen? They get used to it, and they don't make much of it, and it doesn't mean much either. But for some women, it means a lot. It's creepy, it's weird, it's eerie, and they'll sort of pull off. And once they pull off, you've lost your value.
Once she thinks you're a creep, once she thinks you've assaulted her, after you've reached the waist and now you're about to get to the butthole, and you haven't bridged the gap, and if she freaks out between point A and point B, you've lost your value.
Hey, some girls are gonna be cool with you touching them. Some ain't.
Do you think that any of those pickup artist videos are actually like real?
I don't know what the hell a pickup artist is.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
there was some weird shit on the internet. There was literally a guy who got accused of like all kinds of like criminal stuff that I can't say against women. And he'd just like go up to him and talk to him, and he'd always have like a GoPro pointed at their face as he's talking to him. And then he's like, "Why don't you love me?" And they're like running away. And he's like, it's funny to think about, but it was for real. Like the creepiest shit you've ever seen, because he doesn't leave him alone.
That's the old school. Then we transitioned into Chris Brown, crumping. You're talking to him,
So yeah, it's like this whole Riz generation.
Oh my
We would call it,
I just found out where that came from. I guess somebody spelled charisma wrong.
Oh my god. Yeah, like you'll have people now, they'll do like YouTube shorts, and most of the time, or like TikToks or whatever, and those just be fake as hell. Like they'll just be somebody they hired that they're talking to.
Yeah.
It's their girlfriend, or like they gave them money before it happened.
It's for the views. You get that audience, the ones who say they can't talk to girls and they think that shit's real.
The craziest shit was they used to have get-togethers. Some guy gets up on stage.
I've seen those, and I think you got to be the saddest man to even if you're paying for that.
I tried everything.
$25 admission to the Get Girls Quick class. What the hell
You
is
don't
that?
understand. I tried everything.
That shit is so sad, bro. I'm sorry.
I feel like if you have to be so analytical about it, you're never getting a girl there.
And then
it's not happening.
It's funny to me because they always bring up a guy and he starts shitting on him. He's like, "Oh, look at this guy. Look, he's standing, he's hunched over. He's got no confidence." Okay. And then they start,
They give
trying
him
to
a posture check.
he said, if you start doing this, you eating right, and then he starts, they go into the lines and all that, and that guy leaves feeling like $100, or maybe for 5 minutes after leaving, because then he sees a girl, and then all of that shit goes right back into his head, bro.
If your shoulders were like rolled back, and you made at least $2,000 in passive income every month, you would have a woman.
Right there. That's in the asterisk, though. You don't mention.
But you got to get your fitness on point.
Right. That's the part.
You got to get your fitness on point.
All right.
You need at least a 12-pack.
So I always thought those little seminars are hilarious.
Okay, so this one's just like a small clip of something like that, and the dude just looked goofy, so that's why I want to watch it.
You ever hear of something called the freeze out? Anyone who understands compliance ladders, anyone who understands Kino escalation within comfort properly, will already know what freeze outs are.
What the fuck is he saying?
Hold on, though.
What the fuck is he saying?
What the fuck is he wearing? What does he have on?
If I walk in about questions on how to get a girl, and the only thing I'm thinking is, what are you saying and what are you wearing? I'm not learning anything.
I ain't learned anything, bro. Imagine being 5 minutes late. You staying? You 5 minutes late. You walk in. He's sitting, and that's what you heard right there. You see that?
You have to try the freeze out. He's making up attack moves.
He's
from a
fucking.
video game.
He's got ski goggles on.
Yeah, he's making up role playing game moves.
Yeah, I've never approached any I've never thought of using a name. I've never named any of my approaches. I think that's hilarious.
He's straight out of a Disney 2000 snowboarding movie.
You see, basically what happens in Kino escalation is the job of Kino is to get her used to my body, get close to her, and also telegraph a little interest at the same time.
The goal is to get in proximity where she can hear me and speak to her. That's what he just said in a bunch of stupid terms. He just told y'all to have a conversation and y'all paid $20.
The goal is to make her notice my body heat, but not my presence.
But not, yeah, I don't
I want her to
overwhelm
feel that I'm there, but I'm not there. I haven't said a word yet, but I want her to feel it. So,
I just can't get over this outfit. He's got the whole B movie thing going on.
bro, if you walk in like that, the girl's gonna notice you instantly, and then like,
I mean, if it's good at like a con, convention or something,
sure. But I don't know, coffee shop
yeah.
in the middle of like summer in California, it's not working. And if somebody actually fucking tried this, like they tried to dress like him, because I know there's people that are like that, where they think they're like, oh, he's so good at this.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna dress up just like.
I'm gonna get some goggles. This is the next video. What are you talking about?
Many guys do it wrong. They'll start rubbing her shoulder, put your hand on her shoulder for too long, or wrap around her waist. And some girls, some socialized women who have been, who are experienced, have been into public gatherings for quite some time. You know what will happen? They get used to it, and they don't make much of it, and it doesn't mean much either. But for some women, it means a lot. It's creepy, it's weird, it's eerie, and they'll sort of pull off. And once they pull off, you've lost your value.
I'm so serious. Who's paying for this? He's saying like the most basic things and saying them stupid.
The way he said it though, like once she thinks you're a creep, once she thinks you've assaulted her, after you've reached the waist and now you're about to get to the butthole, and you haven't bridged the gap, right?
You're right.
And if she freaks out between point A and point B,
right,
you've lost your value.
Right. I don't even understand what he's mean. He's literally just said, hey, some girls are going to be cool with you touching them. Some ain't.
And you got to figure that out.
Once they call you creepy, you lost it.
You need to figure that out by touching them.
Right. Like, he's like, I reach around their shoulder, I don't think on any first interaction you should be trying to touch them. Like, you don't ever approach anyone. How you doing? Like, what? Under what circumstances is approaching anyone and grasping their shoulder a good starter? I don't care what you say. What? I got $10,000.
Dude, I've seen people do that though. But what it is a power move, right? And I know what he's saying by like some girls probably like it, but those are like the women that you probably don't want to deal with. They have like no. I don't know, if she's not weirded out by you touching her right away, then it might be a bad sign.
Right. Why are we just skipping the having our own space step? Like he literally said that walk up to her, touch her.
I saw that on the news though.
What?
And I hadn't watched the news in years. I watched NBC one time, and one of the anchors, he had like a co-anchor, a female, and every 5 seconds he was like, he just kept doing that, and then he went like this. He went around the other shoulder.
I mean, you see
the
stories that come out about those co-anchors. They be touching.
Oh yeah,
off camera.
Yeah, they bridge the gap.
You got to worry about that over here.
I don't know.
So we've come up with something called the freeze out for Kino escalation for compliance ladders. And here's what happens. Instead of my touching her back, I'll take her hand and put it on my elbow here, on my arm, and I'll let go and say, that's all you get.
No fucking way. No fucking way. No, I call actual bullshit.
That's all you get. That's all you get.
I feel so weird.
Yeah, like what? I don't understand.
Weird.
Like even in the midst of conversation, like what do you mean? Like when do you ever put your hand, make them touch you in any conversation, and just keep talking after that? Like,
that's all you get.
That's all you get. It's a meme, bro. There's no way he's serious.
He's never. Listen to me right now. He has never fucking done that in his life. Yeah. He has never done what he just said.
I'd like to get a camera shot of the people in the crowd just to see their faces when you said that.
I wish, man. I don't think there's anybody there.
Here, give me your hand. Very nice. Okay, that's all you get for now. All right, let's just have a conversation. By doing that, when I let go, she's more apt to keep it there because now there's value to it. That's all you get. If she feels a little creeped out, she's touching me now. Remember, I'm requesting compliance. That's all I'm doing. Is she complying to my request to put her hand here? Awesome. Good. I'll just leave it there for now if it's all good. If her hand's up, if she's holding it lightly, I could then turn to her and say, can you cook? No? Well, get off me.
No. No. Under no circumstances is that how you can reverse compliance. Like, I know this is taking it to the extreme, but that's how it sounds. Like, imagine you just put her hand on your junk and you're just like, she's leaving it there.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. That's compliance. It's not me. She's touching me. I took my hand off. I don't understand what he means by that. Like, I can't see a scenario. I don't want you touching me if this is the first time we've talked
I'm sorry.
at all.
Dude, you try this now, and they're not like drunk or something.
Don't even do that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's a lot of girls that go to bars. I don't go to bars, but I know of girls that you don't even have to ask. They'll just touch you. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't. There's no way this is applicable. It's not.
No.
Is it even applicable with men? Like, yeah, you felt weird. Like,
Dude, I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Dude, there's no way.
You ever do that to me in a crowd? That's all you get.
Just scream.
No, I can't. I don't even know how you arrive at that ideal. It's like he's like, everything is in his head that he's saying.
Where's the freeze out at? Like, where's the freeze? Where's this?
We ain't got to the freeze.
Oh, we ain't even.
got to the freeze
You might pull out ice cubes or something.
And I can take her hand off of me. Taking the hand off is the freeze out, where she feels more uncomfortable not getting attention from you as I go and say, all right, hands off me, and turn my back towards a little bit.
Okay, so I see he's going for this little douchey thing now. And I could see it maybe working at that time if you hadn't put her damn arm on you first. Like, I don't understand how you putting their hand on you and then going, no, never mind. It's going to have her being like, oh, what the hell? Like, if anything, like, nigga, I ain't want to touch you in the first place.
And that's when I got her to my bedroom. And she was right there getting undressed. And I said,
I'm leaving.
hold up.
I'm leaving.
No.
Yeah.
No. Get out of here. I have feelings. This is my body. It's my choice. Get the fuck out of my house.
He's trying this, like...
And she wanted to have sex with me twice. Because she couldn't get enough.
Yeah, but if this works, he tells, he does this move, and then, his friends don't see it, but he tells them, like, yeah, that shit works all the time. 100%. I bagged, bro.
The problem is that there's no women there. If this was
I hope
true,
there's no men.
Okay, if this is
honest.
true though, wouldn't he have like had someone with him to at least show
I would like, yeah, where's
that he pulled
some
somebody?
testimonials at? Like, I need to see all your old sneaky links in there saying, yeah, it worked on me.
Just breaking it down into psychology of I have to use the freeze out method to get a woman instead of just being like, I like what I like. I don't care. Like, if you disagree with something that I disagree with, then we disagree. I don't have to like agree with a girl or like pretend I'm like super interested in her to get her attention. You're just you. That's it.
Yeah, he's going for this badass, the old ass badass acting like he don't want her.
Yeah.
Which, like I'm saying, doesn't make sense because you put your hand on yourself.
It's all calculated, which to me would give off insecurity.
It's like, you ever play a game with someone and then like you're supposed to be narrating what's happening and then they go against you, like, no, you're supposed to do this, or you're supposed to let me win. That's what
Yeah. No.
You're supposed to let me do this.
No, you have to like me.
You have to keep your hand on my arm so I can push it off later. You're fucking up my...
Just I'm gonna grab your arm and do the thing,
Okay.
but you're gonna like pretend you're not interested.
All right, yeah.
So you gotta try to pull your hand. All right.
What the fuck?
That's all you get.
It's like, imagine they're like pulling her arm here, and he's like, "No, you gotta put your hand on me so I can push it off." It's the tactic, bro.
That's all you get, man.
You're not even taking it.
Did you feel the fire? Did you feel the fire right
She
there?
wants me, y'all.
And talk normal. Doesn't mean I'm freezing out and going, okay, you suck, and leaving the room. I'm just turning a little bit and acting as if, well, hey, I'm an emotional being too. I can be turned off. And she said something or did something that turned me off. You see? She wants to now revalidate herself, and I'll wait for it as she naturally takes her hand and puts it on again a few minutes later. If she doesn't, well, then I could take her hand, put it back on, and say, again, that's all you get.
You dropped it. This is all you get, remember? You forgot about this. This is all you get.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What are you
Oh
talking
my
about?
God.
That nigga is wild, bro.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna repeat it.
The fact he said it with a straight face, he's like, I can. And if she doesn't reach for my hand or reach for my elbow again, I'll just put it back, on there and say, "That's all you get again."
That's all you get twice.
It can't be for real.
Coach, what if she doesn't? What if she takes it off again?
What if she
You
says
just
stop
keep
touching me?
repeating until she runs.
What if
Then
like
you tackle her.
is this method immediately after she moves her hand away the first time? Like let's say like after she puts your elbow on there, she takes her hand off. Does he put it back on like seconds after, like a minute after? How long? He doesn't say intervals between these.
Yeah,
You know?
if we're gonna be mathematical about it, why the fuck don't you tell me the time limit to where like I'm sweating and she's moved her hand?
Right, using all these damn Merriam-Webster words and shit.
So you're saying I can do a double freeze out?
You messing up the steps. I don't even know how long I'm supposed to wait between.
The only time you can do a triple freeze out is if sexual assault didn't exist. That's the only time you can do a triple freeze out.
Yeah, it's like the key. 2 pumps for the celebration. A third pump. It's a flag on the play. You know.
Dude, this dude's fucking. I can't. No, he has to be fucking with us. It's not.
Because I've rejected her first. So now when I do this, you'll notice Kino's better. Freeze outs rock. And freeze outs, you got to be good at them because you got to get from holding her hands to arm in arm to leaning in, smelling her, and saying, God, you smell so fucking good. I'm trying so hard not to kiss you right now.
So is that on the same date or? He
This
didn't.
is all within a 5 minute.
Like, yeah, what is this?
All
Like,
within a 5 minute time span. Honestly.
I don't
you should
think.
actually go freeze out. You should actually go freeze out into smelling. Because if you get her close enough, yeah. And wait. Here's the method. She doesn't grab the arm close to you. You reach over and put her arm on your other arm on the other side, so that her whole body's in front of you. Then that's when you sniff.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And then,
No, bro. Like, no, for real. Is this all in the same date? There's no way. Even like, for real though. Even at the end of the date, if you did this freeze out shit at the beginning of your night, or whatever, right? And you know, maybe you're about to take her home or something. You're walking back to the car. You just gonna lean in and just say that like right before you let her back into your vehicle or something? Like, what's the time frame of when you can do these? I'll tell you when. Never.
so I followed her to her car.
Oh man.
I walked her to her car, but she was in front of me. Like, far in front of me. She didn't even see me. That's how far away she
This is a lot about the level of creepiness this guy has achieved
so
from the very first frame, by the way.
I tap her shoulder as she's
so
getting into
crazy.
her car.
Yeah.
She turns around to give me a double hug. Right? She's trying to give me a double hug. And I said, no, bitch. That's all you get.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then she called me later.
Yeah, when she pushed herself off of me, I pressed her arm. I put it on my arm at that point. And that's when you initiate freeze out technique. And that's when it's properly applied. It's at the end of the video.
She's reaching for her phone to call the cops. You say, no.
Dude's a freak.
That's
bro.
all you get.
That dude's a freak. I didn't hear any clapping.
There's nobody there, bro. There's no way. There's no way anyone's listening.
Hold on. Let me just hear the last couple seconds.
That's a style kiss tactic. Kicks ass. You have to get good at all these freeze outs as you lead all the way up to dealing with last minute resistance. You're in bed with her now. What happens?
What the fuck just happened, bro? This nigga's a freak. Bro, he's a freak, bro. He's a freak. You see that outfit? I ain't trying to go in on this, man, but
I'm done.
yeah,
I'm good.
number one creep right here. Dun 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 dun. That's all I got to say.
Oh my god, dude, what?
This is insane.
I can't fucking.
Yeah, nah, for real though. Please. I don't think we need to tell anybody. Don't use that at all. And if you're gonna use it, good luck in jail. That'll work out well, I guess, for you. You have anything else to say?
Like and
guy?
subscribe. That's all you get.
That's all you get.
Don't comment, and then that's all you get.
And then that's when we'll reach in and smell you.